Speaking of live, welcome to Marginal at Best. Meh. The podcast.
One day we have to explain where that started.
I know. We'll do that. But speaking of we're live, like I said, we're gonna do a YouTube live one time. We'll have to figure out what day we can do it. What's the best time? Set that up and do a YouTube live. See what happens. See if anybody's there. Whatever. But welcome back to Marginal at Best. Hey, this is our 13th episode, so we've done 13 of these. Believe that?
Are you superstitious?
No, not at all.
Okay, good. Then we're good. Wait, does this include all the little test recordings we did also?
No.
These are just the actual published podcast.
If you notice, I wasn't smart, and I asked Lori what was going on, and she said nothing, and I said, really, tell me what's going on, and then I got that, so I didn't ask again.
You learned your lesson, didn't you?
It's like I read her a meme today. It said, a wise man once said to his wife, nothing, because he's a wise man. And off subject before we get started on the cartoons, did you get the video I sent of the bird as Arnold Schwarzenegger?
Yes.
That's not funny.
Yes, I did. I've been getting a lot of those videos. I've found a bunch of them, Arnold Schwarzenegger voicing different things.
You see the one where he's a sea lion?
Yes.
Like I said, I don't know who had time to do all that stuff and to sync it and make it right, but it's hilarious. So we'll have to do an episode with some of our favorite ones of those.
Oh, we have to get some of Will Sasso's stuff on there.
I'm a baby, da da goo goo gaga. All right. So we left off.
Here's the weird thing. Well, hang on, before we get started. So we talked about the cartoons last week.
Yep.
And we talked about some not obscure but older ones you don't really hear much about.
No.
Right? Okay. And so now my place, you've been there before. I've got the little Google Nest, the little Nest speakers and all that stuff. All that stuff.
I'll tell you something.
Well, ever since that episode, the ones that I spoke out loud about, because they can't hear when I'm there because I got AirPods in, but they hear me talking. All the ones I spoke about, all of a sudden, I'm on Facebook and on YouTube, I'm getting flooded with all kinds of shorts from the Charlie Chan Clan and from all the cartoons and Hanna-Barbera stuff, all the stuff we taught. Grape Ape. I saw an episode of Grape Ape the other day. Hadn't seen one of those in years. We should get really off the wall and see what starts popping up now.
I meant to tell you this, Lo. I'll tell you and Robbie. So, Randy Anderson, Porch pirated your place.
Yep. Thank you.
Well,
yeah, thanks, UPS.
I was surprised it was there.
I was too. I mean, for everybody who doesn't know, I had a package that was delayed, and the company was sent it by UPS. And I asked them, I said, look, you're sending this out late. Delay it for me. I won't be there this weekend, so it comes afterwards. Put it on ground. Let it take its time. I don't really need it immediately. Yeah, sure, no problem, Mr. Simon. 2 days later, 2-day express priority, it shows up after I've left to be gone for the weekend. Outside my apartment door, my townhouse door. And 2 days later, he goes by and picks it up. It's still there. I'm surprised.
Shockingly enough. I was shocked and amazed. But anyway, so I go porch pirate your place. I drop off my list at the Hallmark store.
Yep.
And I'm heading home. It's right at about 2 o'clock. Yeah, it's about 2 o'clock. And Pud texted me. She said, hey, nothing's going on in class. It was apparently senior skip day, so there's not that many seniors here. well, can you come get me? And I'm in the truck, so I'm, talk to text. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, and the thing comes up and says, would you like to reply? And I said, yes. And I said this to the phone. I said, text. I said, I'm in Anderson. Your mama's in Seneca. Text your mama. Ask if mama will come get you. That's what I said. I swear to you, it comes back and it goes, I'm sorry, I don't know who your mama is, and I don't know if I should text her because I don't know exactly who your mama is. And I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? What? I swear to God. The fucking thing came back. He said, I don't know who your mama is. I don't think it would be a good idea to text your mama. I'm like, I'm literally driving down the road going, fuck, what the fuck are you talking about?
You're
I
trying
didn't
to break up your family.
ask you who my mama was. I said, text mama. So after I'm driving going, this moron. I mean, I've seen those stupid things where the guy says, he's in his car and he says, hey, Alexa, what's the temperature? And it comes up and it says, who's Alexa? Siri or whatever, or Siri, and it argues back. And that was the first thing I thought of. I was like, I didn't say, hey, Alexa, or hey, Siri. I said, text mama. And it literally said, I don't know who your mama is. I was like, that's fucked up.
What is that? What's that thing? If Google was the guy, and it shows the woman talking to, pictures of Serengeti. Here are pictures of spaghetti.
Yeah. So, yeah. So after it goes away, I pull the text screen up and I press PUD, and I said, it says, what would you like to say? I said, text mama. Wait a second, and it goes, it says text mama. Is this correct? Yes. Would you like to send it? Yes. Swear to God, I've never had that happen before. I don't know who mama is. I don't know who your mama is, and I'm not texting her. Fuck. Okay, fine. Don't text her. See if I care. What are you gonna do about it?
You're trying to break your family up.
Yeah, try to shut the truck off or something. That'd be my luck.
Well, just shut up, Siri.
You shouldn't be going to somebody else's mama. Boom. Truck just dies. Like, damn it. But anyway, all right. Now, let's get back into this list. Let's get rolling on these things, because we left off with the inch-high private guy. That's the last one we talked about.
Uh-huh.
These are getting. Now, you were talking about obscure ones. You better be glad you don't have Google with you, because these are some obscure cartoons. The Secret Lives of Waldo Kitty.
I remember that one, believe it or not. No, the best part, because I'm down here at Mom's, she has Alexa.
So you start talking and stuff, and she'll start getting all kinds of videos. Cool. You remember
start offering videos on Amazon. Do it?
You remember the Secret Lives of Waldo Kitty?
Unfortunately, yeah, I do.
Remember that one. That is one. Waldo Kitty is a fraidy cat that dreams of being something. I don't know.
I think it's one of those my sisters like. I just
being a hero. Yeah, being a hero. Okay. All right. Well, what about this one? Skyhawks. Skyhawks Inc. was a family-run air transport and rescue based in San Marcos Field in Southern California.
No. Remember Silverhawks. I don't remember Skyhawks.
Here's one I know you'll know. We all know it. We all love it. I'll tell you what. I'll give you the description and you tell me what it is. Okay? A futuristic undersea adventure of a goofy talking shark and his human musical band companions.
Oh, wait. I know this one from somewhere. I know. And it sounds a lot like Curly. Yeah. Oh, my God. Jabberjaws?
Jabberjaw. That's how I should do
like
this.
Curly Neal.
I should read the description and see if you can guess the name of the cartoon.
Go for it. Let's try
This
that.
one,
That'll be interesting.
well, this one I'll try. A trio of teenage superheroes representing 3 different racial groups use their powers to fight against evil forces. I wouldn't have guessed this one in a million years.
No, no.
Space Sentinels. Yeah, I don't know that one either.
No.
Okay. This is easy. Well, the next couple should be easy because it says it in the freaking description. The animated musical adventures of the Jackson Brothers.
Really? The Jackson 5, really?
I remember watching those. This
I
one,
remember they were on.
I'm sure I watched them. But this one, I'm sure I watched some of it, but I watched more of the live action. The Brady kids form a pop group and go on adventures with their newfound friends. 2 pandas, a shaggy dog, and a magical bird.
Yeah, unfortunately, I do remember that one.
That was called
My
the Brady
sisters were
Kids.
wild about them. Yeah, they were wild about anything Brady Bunch. I was never really much of a fan of Brady Bunch.
Okay, this one's a bit... It's not really super specific. Animated Saturday morning television cartoon about a race car.
Speed Buggy?
Yep, Speed Buggy.
Yeah.
That one was... it was funny, but literally it was like Scooby-Doo with the Dune Buggy.
Yeah.
That's all it was Scooby-Doo with a Dune Buggy.
Yeah.
That's all it was. And then, of course, this one is a classic, and I know I watch this all the time. The educational adventures of a group of Afro-American inner-city kids.
Oh, wait. Couldn't be Fat Albert, get it?
Fat Albert and the Cosby Kids. Hey, hey, hey.
You don't see those anywhere anymore.
No. Well, it's probably because they're offensive, I guess.
Well, no,
I don't know how.
Because everything happened with Bill Cosby.
I don't even think it would have to do with Bill Cosby because you got to think. I mean, if you look at the characters, if you remember the characters, Fat Albert, you go, you buddy shaming him, he's fat. Mushmouth didn't talk real clear.
Yep.
Rudy was the pimp.
Yep.
He wasn't necessarily a pimp, but you would, if anybody was the pimp of that group, it'd have been Rudy.
Which one was it wore the hat all the way down? All you saw was eyes through 2 eye holes.
That was Mushmouth, wasn't it?
Was that Mushmouth?
I'm not sure. No, Mushmouth was the one that had the beanie and the really big lips, I think. But you think about it, that was probably, that was very stereotypical of inner city kids at the time. This is the way I think that they played it off. I just remember they always used to insult each other by telling them, it's like, I remember one of the insults was, you like school on Sunday? No class.
There's Fat Albert, Weird Harold, Dumb Donald, Bucky, Rudy, Russell. That might have been Weird Harold.
Might have been. All right, moving on. Here's another one you probably have never heard of. And if you had, no, you're a little perv. The Adventures of an Amazon Jungle Maiden and Her Companions.
Say that one more time.
The Adventures of an Amazon Jungle Maiden and Her Companions.
The only one that comes to mind wasn't even the cartoon. It was that one with Tanya Roberts, Sheena.
Yeah, no, this is called Jana. This is called Jana of the Jungle. It only lasted for a year or so. Here's one
And
I know
I
I
don't.
watched more than enough. The original cartoon series based on the web-slinging Marvel comic book character Peter Parker, who, after being bit by a radioactive spider, assumes extraordinary powers.
Now that was one from the late '60s, early '70s, right?
67 to 1970.
Yes. Okay, I remember. Yes.
Spider-Man, Spider-Man does whatever a spider can. Yeah. And then right next to it is, and I watched some of these. It only lasted for a year, but I remember Spider Woman. It came on right after Spider Man.
Yep. 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 Well,
This
they
doesn't
had.
even have a description. It's just Buford and the Galloping Ghost.
Hey, I think I vaguely. Hang on. If it's the.
The Buford Files. I mean, it's Hanna-Barbera, and you can tell by the animation, the way the characters are drawn, it's Hanna-Barbera.
Yeah, no, I'm not. It's not the one I was thinking of.
Okay. California teen Corey Anders finds a bottle containing a genie and her bumbling sidekick. Genie.
Mm-hmm.
Just
I kind of
genie.
forgot I forgot they made that. Was Barbara Eden
Here's
the voice of it?
no. Is Julie McWhorter? Sorry, Julie McWhorter. Next name on the list: Mark Hamill, Joe Besser,
That's
and Bob Hastings.
this before Star Wars.
73 to 75. Yep, because
Yeah, it
Star
would
Wars
have
didn't
been.
come out.
Yep.
Okay. Now here's one I don't think anybody's ever heard of. TV series featuring the classic Looney Tunes animated shorts, The Bugs Bunny Show. Dun, 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 dun,
The
dun.
the Who?
The
The
Who?
what?
I never missed it.
Me neither.
Never missed it.
My mom loved Pepe Le Pew. Any of the episodes had Pepe Le Pew in them. She was all over them.
I used to
Do it.
remember how the cat would haul ass and get out of breath, and he was just doom, 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 just slow, sure.
My darling.
Are you? P-U, not pew, left pew. Pepe. Now, an up-and-coming pop music group and its entourage get involved with strange mysteries while touring the world.
Please don't say Josie and the Pussycats. Please don't say Josie and the
Josie and
Pussycats.
the Pussycats. Yep.
Oh God.
Now, here's the thing. You know what I remember about Josie and the Pussycats?
What's that?
Was you remember I don't know if it was Adult Swim. It was something to do with Cartoon Network. But they would the little short started out with Josie and the Pussycats back in, and this was in the 70s, from 70 to 72. Started with them, and then they evolved. Then they turned into a metal band. Dude, it was
I'd say that one.
because they started out with like what they did originally, and then they went to the next music genre, and then they literally turned into a metal band, kind of based on Kiss. It was actually hilarious. I have to find it and show it to you. I don't even know if this is Sport Billy. I don't know what that one is. He's from the planet Olympus, a twin of Earth on the opposite side of the sun, which is populated by athletic godlike beings. No, never heard of that one. This one is kind of I vaguely remember this one. Butch Cassidy. But it's not Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid. It's Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kids. A globe-trotting adventure of a group of teen spies, once again, mysteries, masquerading as a rock and roll band.
No, sorry, no.
They were solving crime, buddy. Yeah. This one again, I've never heard of this one. It's called Jot, Jot. Jot. Jot was a bouncing dot that was sensitive to the inner thoughts and feelings of a child and changed its shape and color as it depicted the struggles represented by a child's conscience. Sounds like that. What was it? Was that one? That Pixar one? Not Pixar. Was it Pixar? No, just came out not a couple years ago about all the feelings and shit within the kid.
What was that?
You know what I'm
Inside.
talking about?
Inside. Yeah, each character was a different emotion. Oh,
Yeah, sounds like
I
they got
remember.
their
Yeah,
inspiration from that fucking movie, that cartoon. Now here's a cool one. The further adventures of Captain James T. Kirk and the crew of the USS Enterprise. They explore the galaxy and defend the United Federation of Planets. Star Trek: The Animated Series, 1973 to 75. Voiced by William Shatner, Leonard Nimoy, DeForest Kelley, and George Takei.
yeah.
So that's just the four they got listed, but I wouldn't be surprised if they were all there.
Yeah, I wonder, had the series ended before they went to the cartoon? Because series only ran for what, 5 years?
Yeah. If not, it was right at because this is 73 to 75, so it was a 2-year run. So whenever Star Trek ended, but Star Trek came out in the late 60s, wasn't it?
66. So it
Yeah.
went 66 to 69.
So this is a couple years after. And then, of course, one that I never missed, Super Friends. Dun, dun, dun.
Yep. Same here. Now, hang on. This was the early version. Had that one kid. He had no superpowers. Had a white shirt, like white shirt on. Always had some type of cape tied on.
No,
Some
that
goofy
was,
version of it.
I don't know. This went from 73 to 85. So it might have, because the picture just shows Superman, Hawkman, I can't remember the Asian hero, Green Lantern, Batman, Robin, Wonder Woman, Aquaman, Flash, the Wonder Twins, and Zeke, Black Lightning, and Apache.
Yeah, I see him right now. No, this was. It had
I know who you're talking about. It had the doofus and his sister and the dog. They had a dog. But that was Zan and Jaina. And I don't remember who the other two doofuses were, but they were, I know what you're talking about.
Dan and Chan were the Wonder Twins.
Yeah, Zan and Jaina are the Wonder Twins.
But there was one before that.
Yeah. But they, like I said, it was the doofus had a white T-shirt with a green cape, and they had a dog, and the dog had a cape.
Yep. Oh wait! I think I remember which one it is. Was it Justice Friends or Justice?
You're thinking Dexter's Lab for Justice Friends.
No, I'm thinking that one. But no, it was something.
It might have been the Adventures of the Super Friends, because this is just Super Friends.
No, it's not coming out. Not like that.
I'm
gonna have to load that one up now. But I know which one you're talking about.
It might be in the next list. Because then Super Globetrotters, and this is the one where they all had superpowers. Remember that one?
Remember those? Yep.
The Adventures of a Superhero Caveman and a trio of female amateur detectives. Once again, solving mysteries. Seems to be the running gag. That was the running gag in the 70s, was every goddamn group had to solve mysteries. Well, come here. Come here. Come on. Come here. Come here. There's puppy dog. There's my puppy dog. Chewy's making an appearance. The Captain Caveman and the Angels.
Well, it's the fact that Captain Caveman can pull anything out of his fur.
Yeah. Well, that and how the I liked how when he had the club, he would point in front of it and pop open in the little pterodactyl with the candle with his flashlight. I don't know if I ever watched this one or not. Lassie's Rescue Rangers.
No.
Yeah. Had Ted Knight, though. Ted Knight was one of the
Really?
voices in it. Yeah. Oh, I guess that's what kills me about just looking through some of these names on here. Tarzan and the Super Seven. It just says an anthology series featuring various fantasy action heroes. I don't know.
Yeah. No.
I'm pretty damn sure I never watched this one because I hate this little prick. Casper and the Angels. I was never a Casper the Friendly Ghost fan. Never gave two shits about Casper.
No.
Oh, but here, shocker. Friendly spook Casper and two bumbling women. There's a shocker. Bumbling women. Duh. Fight crime in outer space. You know, women are bumbling, Lo. Yeah, that's what it says right there. It says bumbling women.
In the 70s, right?
Chattanooga Cats.
I vaguely remember it, never really watched it.
Well, you got Marty Ingalls, who was a comedian, Paul Lynde, who was hilarious, and Casey Kasem.
Well, Casey Kasem did a lot of those cartoon voices.
Yeah.
But here, did he do America's Top 40 first, or was he doing a lot of those voices first and then transition to America's Top 40?
You have to look it up because these are all 70s. These are all 70s and stuff. But here's the next one is CB Bears.
Oh, God, I remember that one.
Yeah. Now here's one I know I never watched because I wouldn't have been able to sit through it.
What's that?
But I'm gonna read the title to you. Or no, okay, I'm just gonna read the title and read the description because it's so stupid. The Metric Marvels. But wait, there's more. Using their superpowers to teach American children about the metric system, the Metric Marvels, Leader, Meter Man, Super Celsius, and Wondergram musically explain the ins and outs of the metric measurement.
Boy, that just really kind of went over like a hot turd, didn't it?
Didn't that just jump right out at you?
Makes me want to watch it. Oh, yeah.
All right. Tennessee Tuxedo and His Tales. Educational misadventures of a fast-talking penguin and his dumb walrus friend. And you know who voiced Tennessee Tuxedo?
So,
Don Adams.
really? From Get Smart.
Yep. And here's another one that I vaguely remember, but I know I watched, and I hate myself because I watched it.
What's that?
Clue Club.
Oh, God. I do. Yeah.
His late parents were friends of the county sheriff on a private investigations agency out of their suburban residence. And again, they're in a fucking dune buggy, and they got the two bloodhounds. The one that always wore the detective hat, and the other one that didn't.
Yep.
Yeah, that was like, again, that's just another Scooby-Doo ripoff. But hey, they're investigators.
For the Hanna-Barbera?
Yeah. This had to be.
Was Scooby-Doo Hanna-Barbera?
Yeah. Scooby-Doo was
was?
Hanna-Barbera. Yes. It wasn't. It's not Warner Brothers. Scooby-Doo was Hanna-Barbera. They all look the same.
All right, let's see. There was from 69 to 78.
What, Scooby-Doo?
Yep, 69 to 78. The Scooby-Doo, Where Are You?
That's what I'm saying. They were all just rip-offs of Scooby-Doo because Scooby-Doo was popular.
Oh my
Mm.
God, how many different versions of Scooby-Doo are there?
Mm.
Yeah, look up go to IMDb and just look up Scooby-Doo and watch what happens.
Yeah. All right. Here's another one I know I never watched because I didn't even know the damn thing existed. It's called These Are the Days. A Hanna-Barbera animated series, the show is set in fictional Elmsville in the early 1900s. The Day family consists of Grandpa Jeff, his widowed daughter Martha, and her 3 children.
What was all right, it had them, but
I have
what they
no
do? Solve
idea.
mysteries?
I have no idea. I don't even want to know.
I
It looks
solve
like
mysteries.
it looks like the Waltons or Little House on the Prairie. That's how they're dressed.
Oh, okay. The wholesome
Walton is.
family fare.
Ah, yeah. There you go. The all new Pink Panther show. It's a new version of the Pink Panther show. That's what it says. Here's one I know you never missed. Well, you probably had to watch it with your sister. Mission Magic. A witchy teacher and a small group of students travel to magical lands with pop star Rick Springfield.
Yes, unfortunately. Yep.
Springfield.
I had to watch it.
And another, if you IMDb Pink Panther, the Pink Panther Laugh and a Half Hour and a Half show is literally the title. The Pink Panther Laugh and a Half, the Pink Power Laugh and a Half Hour and a Half show. Wrong. Another one I never watched. The what?
Which one?
The Mouse Factory. Classic Disney cartoons are presented with each episode featuring a different theme and celebrity host. I never was into Mickey Mouse. You know, not really. I mean, Wonderful World of Disney. Yeah, that was a big to do when they would show the movies and stuff.
Yeah.
But the actual Mickey Mouse cartoons. Now Donald Duck's a whole different story. I'd watch Donald Duck, but not Mickey Mouse.
Donald Duck is some of the goofy stuff.
Davy and Goliath. A young boy and his talking dog learn lessons about life.
Nope, not familiar with that one.
That one looks like it was claymation, though. From the picture, looks like it was the early claymation. This one I never heard of, but I did a lot of. Tomfoolery.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't even have a picture of it. Wait a second. What is this? There were several.
That one, I know Davy and Goliath. Okay.
Yongi Bongi Bo. From the Lear poem, The Courtship of Longy Bongy Boo, or whatever. Anyway. All right, Deputy Dog Show.
Yeah, remember that one.
The Mumbly Cartoon Show. Oh, shocker. The show focuses on a detective dog named Mumbly. He dresses in a trench coat and solves crimes.
He's the one that does the laugh.
Yeah.
That's the laugh everybody knows.
Here we go again. This one's called Devlin. 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 3 teenage circus performers travel the country. Guess what? Solving mysteries.
Solving crime? How about that?
Solving mysteries. My favorite Martians. That one doesn't ring a bell.
I remember that one.
I don't remember that one too much. All right. We'll do two more. Dinky Dog.
Yep,
I don't remember that one. But
I
it's the
do.
show's misadventures that Dinky, the world's largest dog, wrong, Clifford the red dog's bigger, thank you very little, went on with his friends. Dinky is not the world's largest
78-81.
dog. Dinky is not the largest dog in the world. Clifford the red dog. Clifford the big red dog.
Uh-huh. Yep.
Sorry. And last for the day is U.S. of Archie. I was never at Archie's.
No.
I mean, now the description says Archie and the Riverdale gang explore and reenact important moments of American history. So it was obviously an educational thing. So I'll give it props for that.
Kill it's Archie. Archie, Jughead, and all them.
Like I said, I'm not gonna watch the damn thing. I'm just saying that's what it said. But I mean, like I said, I give them props for going to that route.
Trying to get education in there. I give them that.
I'm educated. So yeah, other than washing a Corvette for 3.5 hours, which I thought it came out, and I got a lot of compliments on it.
Oh no, look good.
Hang on a second. Speaking of compliments on the Corvette, I have to read to you what I don't know if you ever met Brad Stimson.
That stuff he's posted on Facebook.
Yeah,
I saw his responses. Yeah, I don't think.
But he I don't know where to go with this thing. Oh wait, let me go to me. There we go. Okay, here we go. So, Brad, I laughed harder than I should have when I read this. Brad said, "Never has there been a more Kelly-ish car to grace the road. If God Himself were to come down from heaven and create a car for you, it would be this exact vehicle." Love it. Tyler replied, "I believe this car has officially supplanted the 91 Camaro as your car. When you get your driver's license renewed, tell them not to take your picture. Give them a picture of this car. This will be your official ID photo. No one at the DMV will argue. I love my car. I truly do. But I want to be in the presence of the Corvette very badly." So, yeah, that cracked me up a lot more than I should have. I laughed a lot harder at that than I should have.
It looked good, though. It did look good.
It cleaned up a lot better than I thought it would. The driver's side cleaned up way better than the passenger side for some reason. I don't understand that, but it's all good. No, I mean, and yeah, like I said, this I was super happy with that. It cleaned up decent. It ain't going to be showroom, and I don't want it showroom, but it cleaned up nice.
So what did kids say about driving it?
Cool.
Cool.
No, Josh liked it. Josh thought it was fun. And like I said, once we get everything tweaked out and get it all fixed and everything's 100%, then, we'll be able to take it out once in a while. Have some fun with it.
Oh, yeah.
I'm looking forward to you getting behind the wheel. Let you take it for a spin.
This guy?
Why wouldn't I let you drive it?
You seen the way this is shaped?
Now, speaking of that,
it's not exactly shaped for something like a Corvette.
Well, the gentleman who did the driveway work for us,
yeah,
he came Saturday, and we were talking. He goes, "Oh, you didn't tell me he's getting a Corvette," and I was like, "Oh yeah, got this thing in November, blah blah blah. Been getting here and there." He goes, "Yeah, I went out and bought me one of them brand new ones." He goes, like last year. I was like, "Sweet." He goes, Oh yeah, it's a really nice car. It's really, really easy. He said he's had several of the 70 model vets too. He said he
Yeah.
bought that new one. He goes, I had it for about 2 or 3 months. He goes, I got rid of it. I couldn't get in and out of it. It's like,
Yeah,
yeah, getting old sucks.
I could feel his pain. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. I said, getting old sucks. So I'm gonna tell you what, I'm enjoying going through these cartoons because you start thinking about, holy crap, I used to sit there and watch this stuff, and I used to be entertained. But then you go back and watch them now, and you're like, wow, that was really not.
You look at him and go, that was
But
just
then again, it's a lot better than not. Excuse me. Take away the Dexter's Lab, the Courages, the Cartoon Network stuff that was funny because it was done in the what, early 2000s.
yeah.
You take that
But
out of the equation.
those were meant to be ridiculous. Also,
Yeah, like Ren and
some of
Stimpy.
those from the '70s, yeah, some of those from the '70s, they kind of took themselves a little bit too seriously. Like you were telling me,
Yeah.
some of them that had a purpose. They were trying to educate people.
Well, like I said, it's a lot better than what's out there now. So there really ain't a whole lot out there now. What is it that? What
No,
was that? I'm trying to think. There was something animated coming out that I want to see. I want to see If. I think that's going to be hilarious. The Imaginary Friend with Ryan Reynolds.
yes,
And Deadpool and Wolverine is a definite. We're going to see that one in the theater.
yep.
I thought there was something else coming up that we saw a trailer for. Or I saw a trailer for. Badlands looks funny. Kevin Hart, Kate Blanchett, based off the
Based on the
video
video
game.
game. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
look that trailer up. It looks pretty funny. Jack Black plays the robot. It looks pretty funny. That one looks pretty good. But can't think of anything else. Those are three that I want to see. Those are the only three movies coming out right now that I know I want to see.
Because there's really not much coming out that I've seen coming up
I don't know.
in the
Have you seen the
future.
trailer for that? I'll have to watch the Mad Max remake before I see this other one. They got a new Mad Max movie
Furiosa.
coming out. Yeah, with
Yes.
Helmsworth.
Well, it's Furiosa when she's young. You saw
But
the
that's from.
last Mad Max movie, right?
I still haven't seen the new Mad Max.
Okay, okay. It is Charlize Theron's character in the
Yeah.
new Mad Max one. This is her backstory.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Like I
No,
said, I haven't
actually,
seen the
no.
new one.
No, you need to see that. Actually, that was really good.
Well, I mean, it's on my list. I still haven't seen John Wick 4. That's how behind I am. Yeah, I know, right? I've seen the other ones.
What's so wild about that last Mad Max? You remember Immortan Joe from #2, the Road Warrior? He's the guy
Yes.
that wore the rebreather mask.
Yes.
It's the same actor. It's the same guy.
Oh, that's cool.
He's but again older. So Immortan Joe, he's older, but it's him. Yeah.
That's cool. All right, we're gonna call this one. Hope you guys are enjoying these walks that we're gonna start taking because we're gonna start doing these. This is kind of gonna be our focus. This is what we originally planned on this thing being was just.
And we'll do more
absurd.
cartoons. We'll do TV shows.
Yeah, but I mean,
Yeah.
we're getting our legs and we're wanting to take that walk down memory lane of the things that were good when we were growing up and the things that we enjoyed and made us laugh and the other things that were just absurdly stupid.
There's plenty of that too. Yes.
Yeah, because once we get into the movies and TV shows and things, I can't wait to start talking about some of the TV shows because that's where it's going to be
Oh, God. Hey,
hilarious.
you realize they're doing a remake? They're doing a movie of the Fall Guy.
Yeah, Ryan Gosling.
What?
They made a
Slug
movie
Fall
about
Guy.
Barbie, dude. They made a live action Barbie movie that did billions.
But they've never done a newer version of $6 Million Man. They were going to. Mark Wahlberg was supposed to do it. I think I remember right. It's be $6 billion Man, but they never really have brought that one back out.
I don't know. It'd be kind of.
Well, again, you wouldn't be able to do this. Yeah,
we'll talk about that. TV shows.
We'll get in that rabbit hole later.
Yeah, because that's a whole different concept or a whole different thing. But anyway, we got about 40 more to go on that list, and it's still waiting for the one that I told you made me crack up when I saw it, and I'm still not going to tell you what it is until I get to it.
All right,
because it's hilarious. But we're getting out of here. Hopefully, I won't be bloody next week. Hopefully, you won't be itchy next week.
Itchy, sneezy, whatever.
Yeah, we're still going to be old. We'll be a week older.
Yeah, we're stuck with the gray. It's there for good.
Yeah, it ain't going anywhere. I ain't using just. Imagine me doing just for men on this and not this. I look like Hulk Hogan. It'd be like Hulk Hogan, be white and all black. It'd be black and all white.
Oh, there was a character in some movie like that. I try to remember which one it was. It'll come to me later.
All right. Anyway, as always, it's been fun. We'll do it again. Facebook, X, Spotify, YouTube, throwing stuff on Instagram all the time under Kelster245. I'm just posting whatever I find that I think makes me laugh. I put on there. Not necessarily snippets from the show or anything, but I just see all kinds of stuff that I think is hilarious, and I'm just sharing it because it's hilarious. And speaking of that, I got to show you some videos when you get back that I just absolutely cried about. But anyway, until next time, Sharktopus. We'll see y'all next week.
Don't miss the start of the hostilities, Bat fans. Next week, same bat time, same bat channel.